This is not another stream. This is the moment we show up. Real talk, real truth, real people, ready to rise. No filter, no fluff, just raw conversation that hits where it matters. Welcome to the revolution of You Be You Live. Let's do it live in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hit it! Hey everyone, this is William Rochelle, and you can call me Bill, and welcome to UBU Live, the platform that I created so that we can all speak our truths, be ourselves, and be you, and I can be me. So today it's going to be Me Be Me Live, because I have a lot to talk about. I need to get some things off my chest, not as someone trying to sell you some prepackaged narrative. I'm talking to you right now as an American, a person living through this mess, trying to make sense of the chaos that we're all trapped in. I live in Florida. Most of you guys know that. NOAA is not a nice little option for us. It's how we protect ourselves. It's how we know when to evacuate. It's how we know where a storm is coming and whether we should go north or south or east or west in order to stay safe. What happened in Texas and in New Mexico is disturbing on many levels, but I'm not going to politicize it. I'm just going to say we need to have our eyes open, and we need to understand what these small little cuts are doing to our children, doing to our safety. And a lot of us are not listening because we're too distracted. Because America isn't a country anymore. It's more a reality show about one. What we're living through right now, this isn't governance, it's performance. This country is no longer functioning like a democracy. It's functioning like a decaying media company that doesn't even realize it's already over. And we're all stuck watching the reruns. Politics, it's content. Politicians, they're influencers. Our national identity, a brand exercise for the algorithm. And Donald Trump, he's not a leader, he's a symptom. The most visible, grotesque, loud symptom of a system that stopped caring about the truth a long time ago. He doesn't lead. He doesn't think. He doesn't plan. He performs. His ideology changes with the news cycle. His compass, ratings. His mission, attention. His goal, staying at the center of the spectacle, no matter the cost. You think he cares about Ukraine, about Iran, about the collapse of our alliances? Come on. Come on. He cares about the shot. He cares about himself. He cares about the click. He cares about the moment. He cares about the meltdown. He's the only person I know that can destroy something and then go in and say, look, I fixed America. No, you broke it. And then you returned it back to where it was. And then you want to get credit for it. Look at me, everyone. Look at me. The worst part is a huge chunk of this country has confused that with strength. Has confused it with leadership and confused it with truth. But this isn't just about Trump. He didn't build this mess alone. We all fed the algorithm. We all got addicted to the noise. We let serious conversations die. We turned political discourse into a sport and governance into a circuit. And now the world is literally burning. The world is burning. Russia is invading. China's expanding. Iran is boiling over. Our foreign policy isn't strategy, it's reaction. Bomb first, tweet later. I don't get it. I don't get why so many Americans are good with our policies being discussed over a tweet. We're a nation treating war like marketing. We slap hashtags on destruction. We flatten centuries of context into one hot take. And when it doesn't trend, we move on. We have the attention span of a gnat. Meanwhile, Xi Jinping, and sir, I hope I said that right, is building alliances. Putin's redrawing borders. The global power axis is shifting east, and we're fighting about Bud Light. Or is Superman too woke? I want you guys to really think about that. Right now, China's building alliances. Putin's redrawing borders. And the global power axis is shifting east. And Americans are fighting over Bud Light and whether Superman is too woke. A fictional character. He's a comic book character. Beloved, but not real. So let's get real. The biggest war being waged right now isn't overseas. It's not missiles. It's not tanks. It's attention. The war is for your attention. The war is happening on your phone, in your mind, in your nervous system. Whoever controls your attention controls your belief systems, your values, your sense of what's real. And right now, our enemies are laughing because they've got strategy, patience, discipline. We've got reels and rage. I'm so mad. You know, when we talk about immigration, and I'll say this, I said this weekend, we talk about immigration, they said, we're going to go get the criminals, but they're going to people's jobs. So those aren't criminals. Those are people who actually are contributing to society. But I've never heard of them going into gangland territory and trying to get those people out. Haven't heard of it. Not one clip. Because you know why? Because the gangs would rise up and that would be a battle. So it's easier to get the single mom heading to work, or a guy going to surgery, or someone going to the court case for citizenship. That's easy. You're not getting the people that you said that you would. It was a lie. It's all a distraction. We chase headlines and forget them. 5 minutes later, we scroll past genocide and explode over sound bites. We think in reaction, we feel in emojis, and all the while, climate change accelerates, authoritarian regimes expand, the US weakens, NOAA keeps publishing terrifying data, and it gets buried under celebrity drama. We're not a serious country anymore. We just claim to be. And here in Florida, I feel it every damn day. The storms are heavier, the air is thicker, the people are angrier. It's like walking around in a final act of something that doesn't even realize it's ending. But it doesn't have to be this way. Because here's the truth. We're not powerless, but we are distracted. We're not doomed, but we are deluded. We think electing a showman is rebellion. We think collapse is entertainment. We think America can fall apart in 4K and somehow we'll all come out clean. It's not about me. It's about them. Them. Who the hell are them? I'm them. You're them. Stop othering people. That's a lie. What's happening today can happen to anyone. And if we want to fix this, we got to do more than just vote. We have to change the culture that made Trump possible. We have to start rewarding seriousness, not showmanship, long-term thinking, not hot takes, truth, not virality. Because the world isn't waiting for us to get our act together. It's moving on. The power structures are shifting, the planet is screaming, and the American experiment is teetering. You want a revolution? It starts with focus. It starts with clarity, with unplugging from the spectacle and rebuilding the reality. My ancestors gave their lives so that I can sit here and speak to you. The civil rights movement that allows women, the Black man, the immigrant to vote, well, minorities to vote, is just as old as I am. This is all new, and they're rolling it all back. When was America great? When? When was it better than we are today? When we accept people for who they are. When we allow someone to love who they want to love. When we say that a woman is just as strong as a man and can do better or just as good. I mean, we don't want to put one person down to build someone up, but the equality, the diversity, the acceptance, the love that we were building has fragmented out and is being dismantled one bit at a time. And I'm not saying that because I want clicks. I'm saying it because I want a future for me, for you, for my children, for the country. This country will be something great. It is something great. We have just forgotten who we are. We have given into a narrative that someone has told us over and over and over and over again. That's a lie. And then those that try to speak truth to power, especially in our media, they get fired. Don Lemon, Jim Acosta, Joy-Ann Reid. I can just go down the list. Anyone that disagrees with this administration and tells you the truth, dismantled, gone. But those guys were able to rebuild on YouTube. They were able to regain their audience without the backing of the man and say the truth. So what do you say? Are you ready to turn off the show? Are you going to let this whole place burn down for one more season? Or are you going to stop othering them? Are you going to start opening your eyes and recognizing that there was never a problem in America with immigrants? There was a problem in America with brown immigrants, with Black immigrants, with immigrants that are easily identifiable. He'll open up the country to white South Africans. Hey, you be you. I love everybody. And I'm not saying there's anything wrong with any race, nationality, ethnicity, background, any of that. But I do think it's odd that, they're okay, but the people from Mexico aren't. We are closing our borders to everyone except for people that look like the Aryan nation that they want it to be. And forgive me, I don't really know what the word Aryan means. So if it offended anyone, I apologize. But there is a certain look and feel in America about who and what is acceptable. So that's all I have to say. I gave you guys some things to think about. Let's fix this, but let's fix it together. Love your neighbor. Love over hate, faith over fear. Acceptance over judgment. I don't care what you do. Just be a good human. And a good human Now, this is going to offend somebody. A good human does not necessarily quote scriptures and hold a Bible up. Because as someone that was raised in the church, the one I always go back to is he without sin, be the first to cast a stone, judge not, let you be judged. Before you take the splinter out of your brother's eye, take the plank out of yours so you can see better. We're always looking at somebody else. We're always, oh, it's them, it's them, it's them. It's we. The collective we. We are humans. We are on this earth together. Most of us, are trying every day to be a better version of themselves. Most of us may have had ideas 20 years ago that we don't share today because we learned. The more we know, the better we are, the more diverse we become, the more we understand each other. It's just simple progression. How do you have a bomb go off and the president of the country doesn't know who did it, or we stop sending aid to Ukraine, but the president of the country doesn't know that we stopped that? Very convenient. Very, very convenient. And now all of a sudden, the Epstein files are no longer there, when I could have sworn the DOJ, the head of the DOJ, said those files were on her desk, ready to be released. What did she find in there? I'm not a conspiracy theorist, but if it walks like a duck, if it talks like a duck, it quacks like a duck. Oh, can it talk? Duck talk? Anyway, then normally it's a duck. Bye, guys.